Hello everybody, welcome to another video. We start this one off with a little announcement. We actually got to 10,000 subscribers, so thanks very much for everybody that subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. I know you keep hearing that from other channels, but it really does help the channel out. So that all said, let's get on and show you some idiots, and on this occasion one of them is me. Oh yes, I'm not perfect. I made a mistake and put it on here. I'm not first up though. I'll let you know when it is, but I'm not first up. So let's crack on and show you a few clips. We're looking over to the left hand side on the pavement. There's a guy that's coming off the pavement to get into his car. He just walks to his car. He's not bothering to look over his shoulder, then just opens his door, and he's parked on zigzags as well. How did these people get dressed in the morning? Well, maybe they got someone to help them. And then he ain't even got a front number plate. I wonder how that fell off. So we're coming up to the good old Mad Mile again. We're looking at this clown in front of us now. He's desperate to try and get onto the outside lane for some reason. Don't know why, because it doesn't use it the way you're supposed to. But nonetheless, it wants to get out there. Now this is a 60 mile an hour speed limit at the moment. There's rumours that it's going to be reduced, just like everything else in London at the moment. But it's 60 miles an hour at the moment. And this guy on the outside lane never gets close to it. It's doing probably about 35-40 miles an hour if you're lucky the whole of this Mad Mile. Just because I think it's probably turning right up here. That's what they normally do anyway. They stay in this lane doing well under the speed limit because they're turning right at this junction up here. But no, you're not even turning. Now you move over. I thought you were turning right, you fucking useless twat. And you're not even a professional driver. So we come to my mistake. This is my goof here. I was so distracted by another driver that I actually made a mistake. I was distracted by this car here, who's obviously going through a red light. If I've got a red and amber light, that hasn't passed the stop line yet, so that is going to be a red light over there. No question. And the other way you can tell is already a green man over there. So the signs are there. So I already clocked what it's done there, but I was watching it because of how badly it drove afterwards. I'm guessing that you just casually went through a red light there. As you'll see in a second, it cuts the corner here for some reason. Doesn't leave enough space there, so it's cut the corner there, and then it's going all over the lines, all over the lanes, from one side to the other. Gonna casually go through another one. Yep, there you go. And I'm gonna stop at a green like a fucking idiot. See, even I'm not exempt being told off by myself, stopping at a green because I was massively distracted by someone else. Now in this clip, we're looking at this guy behind me. There's no excuse for what he does here because I'm in front of him. He can see me. He knows where I am. So we're coming up to a roundabout here. I'll show you it from the front now. We both want different exits, so that's not a problem. But why does he take the roundabout like this and cut me off? Where is he going? I mean, that there is not enough room for me, and there's plenty of room on this roundabout. No need for it. So we're on the good old M25 for this one. Traffic is heavy, obviously. But why do people drive like this in traffic? Just stay in your lane. He actually thinks that he's going to get somewhere a little bit faster than everyone else by keep changing lanes and trying to get past people. Look. And look where he ends up. So he's gone from lane 3 to lane 2 to lane 1 Now where? Back into lane 2. Back into lane 3. Now I know this is boring, so I will speed this up here just to show you what he did not work. So while we're watching me catch this guy up, I just have a little question. Are any of you actually interested in the live drives that I used to do, where I would literally drive somewhere and answer all your questions, and we'd generally have a chit chat as well? Really, it's not just questions, it's about just having a chat. You know, sometimes there's the car, by the way. Sometimes it's nice to get a feedback from you guys as to what you actually want from the channel, what I can improve. But what I would do, I wouldn't do it on my phone. I would do the drive. I would pre-record it, actually. You know, do the drive and then sit in front of my computer at home and do it that way. I won't edit the video or anything like that. So what you will see is what happens. So let us know in the comments down below as we go past this car. That's a foolish car. Let us know in the comments down below if you'll be interested in a live drive and joining in with that, and also what day you would like it to be done, because I don't really want to be sitting in front of the computer for an hour and a half or so and no one's watching. It'd be pretty pointless, really. So let us know. Now before we get to the next clip, I just want to answer a few questions already that's come up in comments and emails. People are obsessed with how much money I'm making. They keep saying things like, why are you not reporting these cars? I've explained that in previous videos why I'm not reporting most of these things, and how much money I'm making. I'm only doing it for the money. I'm doing all of this for the money. Well, in the live drive, I can actually tell you everything about that. If you want to ask questions about all the money and all that sort of stuff, I will tell you. I've got nothing to hide. It's nobody's business but mine, but I've got nothing to hide. But I will now show you what I earn from doing live drives, okay? And I'm not going to be retiring anytime shortly, as you will see now. That's pretty poor, isn't it? Now, obviously, a normal video that I'm not live streaming will earn me more money because there's adverts in it, more adverts, so you get more money from that. But I don't ask for any money off of my subscribers. I don't do Patreon or anything like that. But if any of you are interested in this sort of thing, I can do a video on that as well. If you'd like, just let us know if that's your cup of tea, or just leave it to the driving stuff. Anyway, let's get back to the driving stuff, shall we? Unbelievable. The phone was in the cradle and he takes it out of the cradle to play with it. Leave it in the cradle. It's legal then. Not still a red light then, no? Just because someone's gone through it. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. There is a line down the centre of the road there. Try staying on your side of it.
Speed camera ahead.
Yeah. Whoa. Now I've got to say, if that guy over there was like the rest of them, he'd be brown bread now. So we're coming into Sutton in this clip. Not for the first time, we've got a very confused Burke in a Merc in front of us. Don't know why it needs to be in that lane right there. So, we'll wait for the lights to go green and let's see where he goes now, shall we? Straight back into the lane he was trying to get out of. So is that all? Is he in the correct lane now, you reckon? What's your money on? Well, at least we're not going to have a Kia stop at the green light up here, eh? Oh, of course he's not in the correct lane. It's a Burke and a Merc. I think they're actually trying to overtake the Audis at the moment, you know. I must try harder to find some Audis because they're up there. The Mercedes are up there. So we're coming into Sutton from the other direction now. We're looking at the learner in front of us. Now, I never have a pop at the learner. It's always the instructor that I'm having a pop at. I think they should be telling them to do a bit better here. There is a lane to the right hand side that it should be in. Missed it completely. Now I know what people will say here, that they've done that on purpose to let that van out, to make it easier for that van to pull out. Do you drive out of your lane to let someone else drive on the wrong side of the road? Not for me. I think they should have been in their lane. Now in this clip we're looking at a white car coming towards us who is turning right across our path, who seems to think he's got priority over everyone. Look at that. There is only one lane that he's going into there as well. Now I've seen some silly signs in my time, but that one takes the biscuit. Putting it in the road so you can't get two cars side by side with each other. How stupid. And we come round here anyway, and this guy here is just on the phone. So blatantly obvious he's on the phone there. I just don't understand it. He's talking on a phone and his car has hands-free. It would have hands-free in that car. We come to another clip with a Burke and a Merc. They're not doing well on this episode. As we come round here, I move over to the left here and I can see it coming just about now, so I move out the way. This person doesn't even see me, doesn't acknowledge me, doesn't nothing. How can people go through life being that inconsiderate? Some very, very expensive cars over to the right hand side. They do the lot over there. They do Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Porsches, Range Rovers, Kias. But this is a mobile phone clip again. As we come round this corner in a minute, it's amazing how many people I see. You don't see the phone, but look at the heads. Look where all the heads are. It's not where the dashboard is. It's, you know, so they're looking at something other than their dash. So the guy in the nice car here, he might be looking at his dash, that one. I'll give you that one. He's not. There's nothing down there. This one here, that's too low down. Her head's too low down to be looking at the dash. That's another phone. The girl behind her, maybe looking at the dash, I don't know. But there was quite a few there just in that little drive there. It's crazy. Now in this clip, look in front of the coach. You've just seen that lorry pull out there. There's a van in front of it as well. So there's at least two vehicles in front of it. Now, when we pull over here, or pull up here I should say, it's quite a long wait before we move off again, so I'll speed it up. Is this another one of these? I was looking at the phone, I was distracted by something else. Let us know what you think about this one, because when we pull away in a second, where's all them vehicles gone? They're just gone. So was he just sitting there looking at his phone? What the fuck is that? Now you tell me, can he see me or not? The angle that he's pulled out at. I don't think so. That was all guesswork. Not to mention going the wrong side of the bollards. Well, that's enough bollards for today. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.